If you let them, the Husker fans would have lined up 2 weeks ago. Iowa will be the 9 seed, but they want to make this a sweat-free Selection Sunday. And off we go in the rematch that Iowa won in Iowa City a couple of weeks ago. We'll get one of these spots right away, inside 10 seconds. And it's Cam Manyow giving it up for a Cale Combs 3, and that's how the day starts.
Short roll kick to the opposite side of the floor.
Combs had just hit on that. Here's Lawrence lining up the 3.
Not only score, but chase Bryce Sanford for 40 minutes as well.
They'll match up on this end, too. And Sanford digs it out of there, and Manyow retains it for Iowa. Combs passes on this 3. Manyow fills the lane and puts it home.
4 minutes, just like we would expect.
By the way, that's Nick Baugh, Connor Onion. Glad you're with us. Rude of us not to say hi as he joined us. As Iowa goes back to the rim with Cale Combs, who has 5 early points.
Again, and finish every possession if you're Nebraska.
One of the most deliberate offenses in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And the game was played at their speed last time they played, and on his senior day, Sam Hoiberg.
Bryce Sanford, he can score in a variety of ways, and Isaiah Howard's going to come trying to dig that out. Perfect
defensive teams in the Big Ten. It was 57-52 Iowa in the first matchup, and Sam Hoiberg with 5 quick quadruples of anybody else that was introduced. He is beloved here. Through the back door, it's Jacobson for 2.
Threes. Can Iowa knock them down is the question.
Iowa not a good three-point shooting team. They get Sturts to the paint a lot. And Sturts strapping defensively right now. Sage joined him, but at the end of it, it's Buchton-Gel for 2.
I love that the refs.
Buchton-Gel slam, the first lead of the day for Nebraska. Kick, 3. Down it goes! Jared
good defensively. Haven't seen that yet today. More hedging and recovery.
There's been a lot of Jamarcus Lawrence getting that assignment. Here they are. Sturts with his first field goal.
2 for 8 from 3 are the Hawkeyes.
We got their first one up and down. Sanford still can't break free. He got his own, and finally, Bryce Sanford. And he heard it for 40 minutes on the road in Iowa City.
No doubt about it.
And a loud boos in his old gym. Manyow takes the contact and scores.
That's one where Cale Jacobson.
So Sturts and Sanford slow to get going. But both with field goals in the last couple of minutes. Those are the top 2 scorers for either side. Fulgaris passed on it for a better look for Sturts. Do it. They just saw that it would have been Nebraska ball on the video board. So some of that reverse psychology actually probably helped Ben McCollum not burn a challenge.
Back into the post. No double this time.
Mass rises.
A little post. A quick spin to the baseline. A dime and a rink mass.
Another open look, and Koch quiets him down this time. Keisei Tominaga helped ignite that tournament run a couple of years ago. There's Fulgaris, nice finger roll from Albert to extend the tentacle.
Those tentacles know how to shoot from beyond the arc. And because
born and raised a Sooners fan, which of course carries with it a dislike for Nebraska. Here's Buchton-Gel, shot fake, and 1.
Feel catching on rolls on when to go up quickly and when to shot fake or wait. Here he did a nice job. The shot fake, knew the shot blocker obviously knocked down that shot.
That's his best look of the day.
No doubt.
Masks finally breaks free. Lawrence is right with him.
Talk about urgency to close out from Jamarcus Lawrence.
Manyow rises for a dunk.
More quickly, big shot, quiet the crowd.
Sanford quick fire. And off the springboks him down.
Guarding a shooter, you got to stay in their hip pocket the whole time. If there's any space, you're in big trouble.
His first 3 of the day, and Sturts has an answer.
Screens and more just driving opportunities for Sturts is how to get him rolling. Any ball screen is just bringing help.
Sanford is on fire. Ball popping around for the Hawkeyes. Nothing toward the basket yet. They do get an open one. Combs can't cash. And it's Fulgaris running it down. And straight back to the basket for an easy one.
From Iowa with multiple guys making multiple efforts. Those are high-quality looks. Fulgaris has really played well.
Masks. His second hit. Fulgaris has gotten aggressive. Koch, a dangerous shooter with the counter. He's short. Banks snatches the offensive rebound. The crowd comes and Hoiberg rips it away for Nebraska. Now Sanford gives it up. Hoiberg joins the play. Proven every day that he's not just the short guy that's on the team because of his dad. Koch bags his second three of the half.
Absolutely.
Well, Iowa chasing 10. Banks is doubled. And bangs his way in a physical drive.
Freshman Braden Frager's checks. Tavion Banks.
Well, Banks didn't play the first 8 minutes or so, and they lost Hoiberg.
Another behind you. Nebraska's offense has been surgical in this second half.
Well, +6 since halftime. Well, Iowa trailing by double digits again. Sturge can't get one up against Jacobson. Relocates. Ball pops over to Koch, who is red hot.
Opportunities on skips and ball reversals.
He's kept Iowa in the game.
No doubt.
9 points since the half, all on threes. And 4 threes overall in the game. Jacobson gets the bounce.
So now, see if Ben McCollum can space Koch and get him involved.
And another strong drive for Banks that he puts down.
Explosive and strong in those rolls.
When he took a bump on his way in, he was grabbing his head and wiping the forehead on his way back down. Ooh, Jacobson somehow kept that pivot and found 2 more.
Grinder in the first half.
The first game played in the mid-50s. We're already there with inside 10 minutes to go. Combs spins and rattles it down. Another
Play with their slower, methodical pace and Sturts, they're going to be a tough draw for somebody in the NCAA tournament.
Iowa back-to-back one-possession losses. Both felt very different as Lawrence lights up another three.
Scored alive and well for Fred Hoiberg. Watch Bryce Sanford and his activity off a screen. You get multiple guys thinking about where he's at, and you lose Jamarcus Lawrence. It's just remarkable when you watch Nebraska play.
Were Sturts louder at the start of the game, or did they boo that moment louder?
Another post up for Sanford.
Sanford on the take.
Man, this dude
can go up 2 feet again.
Absolutely.
Banks back to the rim. He discarded Sanford.
You're down 10, 7 minutes to go. Here he goes.
On a lane line drive he creates for Howard.
He's accustomed to these sorts of situations.
He has 6 points in this game. Remember, a 20-point game just 2 games ago against Ohio State. And through the back, it's Frager wide open.
Again, I'm sorry if I'm going to repeat myself. There's no dip down when he catches it.
It is gone as soon as he catches it. Iowa without Sturts scoring, just 1 field goal in the half.
Great pass.
Koch keeps it going from outside.
I just think the more you can get the defense in rotation and get.
The Michigan game against Michigan State just went final, so a Nebraska win. They're the 2 seed next week in Chicago. A 3 for Banks rolls down.
There's some real game pressure on Nebraska, and Sam Hoiberg back into the game with 4 personal fouls.
Into Mast, who's hit a couple of threes in this half to crack the seal from outside. He crouches inside. And with a little hook, he's found his inside game too.
Patience reigns supreme, getting to the jump hook.
The crowd back alive in a 6-point game, and Sturts just his second. Oh, what good on-ball defense from Cale Jacobson.
He can guard 1 through 5, folks.
Well, 94 feet of Cale Jacobson. Taking his first and only year before he goes to the NBA. And quick take for Combs to make it 4 again. What can make it a 1-possession game? Inside a half minute. Combs on the take and the beautiful finish. 2-point game. In the hands of Sturts. He turns the corner with 10 seconds to go. A 3 for the tie is an air ball. Fulgaris gets it back out. Combs for the tie. He nails it. Oh, level at 70 in Lincoln. 3.
But what poise from Fulgaris. He gets the rebound, recognition, you're down 3, a 2's not going to help you. Looks to the three-point line, and Combs delivers. But just incredible poison IQ from Fulgaris.
2.7 to go. Tie game. Hoiberg in his final game here at half court for the win. And we go to overtime.
Outlet is just Hoiberg, and you got a couple of dribbles to get a shot that it's possible to make. That thing was tracking just short.
And Nebraska with a win. They're the 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament. A loss, they're the 4 seed. Either way, you play in the quarterfinals next week in Chicago. Illinois and Michigan State looking on with interest. Hoiberg finally gets it. Mast went crumbling down. Jacobson for 3 and the first basket of overtime. Here's some clock. 2 minutes to go in overtime.
Got a switch. Sturts likes the matchup.
And Sanford forced to give up. Fulgaris can't get it back to him. It's Koch, that hot spot from the corner. He ties it up on his 6th 3 of the game. On a day where Sturts hasn't scored big. 18 from Combs and Koch. Drive, kick, 3. Down it goes. Cale Jacobson.
It was unbelievable from Cale Jacobson.
We said it. Not known for his three-point shooting, and he has 2 from either corner in the overtime. Here's Hoiberg! 5-point lead, Nebraska.
Again, you're talking about a guy that has not shot the ball well. Only 12 made threes on the season coming into tonight, hitting 2 big ones. And Sam Hoiberg on senior day, big drive and
Carroll looking on as it's a 7-0 run. And Lawrence intercepts. Fulgaris couldn't get him. Lawrence lays it home. A 9-0 run to close overtime. Nebraska gets their revenge and beats Iowa to close the regular season.